Now let's add a new database to our service and connect it with our VeilDB agent. I have set up some database, some sample database. It has some addresses, review users, some simple e-commerce structure. And let's try to process it and mask some data. So I return to the console, VeilDB agent, appdb, webdb add. Yes, I would like to new database, sample database. It could be some random name. I should select engine. If there could be a multiple engine, Postgres, MySQL, Maria. Postgres also need to select a dump method. In our case, it will be pgdump. I need to specify some host. Database tapped on DigitalOcean. I just use it to simplify some process. I need to specify port. Yes, if there are no errors, it means that connection established. Also, I would like to add that credentials are stored only on server where a VeilDB agent is installed. VeilDB service doesn't receive any sensitive information, any credentials, and even it doesn't receive data from the database. It receives only structure, only schema of this database. So it asked me to analyze the structure, and yes, I would recommend to analyze it immediately. So let's go through the log and to understand how it works. So firstly, it dumped the database from the original source. It import the database to temporary database, analyzing it, drop temporary database, and send information to our service. So basically, processing of the database is similar. It gets a dump from original source. It could be like via pg dump, it could be via sftp, aws s3, or etc. Then imports to temporary table, a temporary database, analyzing it, processing it, replacing, and then creates a fresh dump of masked data and drop temporary database. So let's go to our browser to see if there is a database. Yes, sample database enabled. It's linked to our server. We can go to edit, but there are nothing right now. So go to rules and let's create a new rule. Sample rule, for example, we need to select a database. Here we can select a schedule configuration. It could be manually, it could be scheduled. If it's scheduled, it's like a regular cron job, so you can configure wherever you want. Here you can even see like encrypted to cron job format. I will change to manually to demonstrate it quickly. And here we can see all our tables. For example, let's go to the users table. We can select truncate, for example, specify conditions like column. For example, I could say truncate everything except if email, not like some email. Or we can select custom, and in that case we specify what should we do with each column. For example, in case email, we select method fake, and we specify some imp safe email. It will replace the real user's email by some pattern. Of course, we can add some conditions like on previous step, so to make it easier and like better for the user. Also, we can add uh, for example, let it be first name. We can select method update, and in that case we can write whatever we want. For example, let it be John, and press save. So our rules are saved. We can go to database, and we can schedule dump manually from there. Of course, if you configure schedule by cron, it will be processed automatically. Also, you can visit our documentation to check API, and you can schedule it remotely. It's useful, especially configuring some CI/CD pipelines. So you can, for example, configure it after some deployment, some backups, some dumps, and so on. So let's schedule it and wait until it will be picked up by our VeilDB agent. Now we can see our database is ready. We can view logs, and in the next video I will demonstrate how to download this dump.